Okay, we're we're live right now. All
Okay.
right,
All
all
right.
right. Yo, we are live right now. Carl, what is going? How you doing, Carl?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Man, I'm feeling excited for you this morning. All right, so for everybody that's just hopping on and doesn't know what's going on right now, my man Carl just stopped a foreclosure from happening. Someone was in pre-foreclosure he's been working with, and if you did not know that you can stop foreclosures even from happening even on the day of the auction, we're about to break that down for you and show you how Carl's new to the game, but he's already stopped a foreclosure from happening. That's incredible. It's a strategy not many of you know about, but today we're going to be diving in and we're going to show you how it's done. So, Carl, I'm going to be asking you a little about the story, but I got some slides for everybody. I got on my little board over here. I wanted to make some slides for people. So today, I'm going to walk you, and Carl's going to walk you through how he just stopped this foreclosure on the auction day and how you can use the same strategy that Carl used to secure some freaking deals. All right. So that's what we're going to be going over. And if you guys are like, well, should I even be listening to these guys? There's three benefits that you're going to get from listening to this. You're going to know how we're going to be able to help homeowners avoid losing their home. And we're going to talk about the situation, how the lady had a lot of equity. They don't want to move. They don't really know what to do. Just save their lives. You're going to find great real estate opportunities and other opportunities that investors definitely miss. Because, Carl, a lot of people don't know how to do what you just did. So we're going to dive into that. And we're going to learn a powerful tool to negotiate deals and build trust with motivated sellers. And you built that trust to work with them. So, Carl, first thing we're going to talk about is what the heck just happened?
I did some research about looking how to find properties that they had an auction date coming up. And so it took some like time to go to the county clerk's office, trying to navigate like where to go. Found out, at least in Kentucky, it's the master commissioner's office that handles that, and they have a list that they put up on their website of all the properties that are going through it. And so I saw that it was about like 3 days until they were about to go to auction, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna door knock these guys. And so out of all those, one of them answered, and it was this lady's granddaughter that answered, and just door knocked, and I was like, offering any help I could give, and then she was like curious about it, and then I told her what kind of help I could give, and then next thing you know, like a day later, she said her grandma was interested in what we have to offer. So,
Well, I would hope so, right? They're about to lose
yeah,
their house today,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Uh-huh.
What? So, okay, so let's talk about, did you know how to stop the foreclosure from happening?
No.
Okay, all right.
Not really.
So, well, we're gonna be talking about that, but is there anything else that's happened in this deal? Like, is there something that like you were able to make a good connection with you said it was the niece or the granddaughter? Is
The
that what you said?
granddaughter, yeah. Hmm.
So let's talk a little bit about that because I'm curious. You knock on the door.
Sure.
What did you say when you knocked on the
Um,
door?
I think I was like um, what did I say? I was
You were just flowing.
yeah,
You were just being real.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely had it in my mind to like um try to give off the energy that I was genuinely there to help. That's kind of
Yeah.
what was in my mind. I was like, I wasn't really thinking like what to say. I was thinking like, you are here to help these people, and like that's the
Yeah.
energy you're putting across. Um, I
And
think,
that's really what you're doing too, right? Like you actually
yeah,
want to help them out. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I can't remember exactly what I said. I think I was like, "Hey, my name is Karl Washington. Saw that you got a foreclosure date coming up soon, and I was just stopping by, seeing if there's any way I might be able to help or something like that, something along those lines."
That sounds
Um,
pretty dang solid.
oh, I also did that thing like where I said the end in mind, where I
Hmm.
was like, purpose of me, showing up is, blah blah blah. But
Wow. So
yeah,
yeah. So you let them know why you were there, right? Because sometimes people are a
right.
little skeptical. And,
Yeah,
and,
like
and
random stranger.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Carl, there's some people popping in, so I'm just gonna
Hmm.
redo this super quick, just so people that
Sure.
are popping in can see this from the very
Okay.
beginning, and then we'll pick back up. So because we're live, so I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on. So, guys, what we're doing today is Karl, who is awesome guy I work with. He just stopped a foreclosure on the day of the auction. So today we're going to show you how to stop the foreclosure on the day of auction, or like for someone that's in pre-foreclosure. And it's a strategy that not a lot of people know about. So that's what we're going to be going over today. Guys, and not only that, but we're going to walk you through Karl's specific experience on this pre-foreclosure deal and how you guys can use this strategy to help people and secure more deals. The 3 benefits of this call are to help homeowners avoid losing their homes, find great real estate opportunities that other investors miss, and learn about powerful tools. So we just got done listening to Karl. He was telling us how he door knocked on the granddaughter's house of the lady whose home was for sale. And he door knocked, talked to her, built that relationship, got the grandma to sign the document yesterday, and just sent in the information to the attorney, talked to the attorney, and now the attorney responded and was like, okay, stop. So is that kind of sum up kind of what we've talked about, Karl?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's about right.
Awesome. All right. So we talked a little bit before doing a recap for everybody that's hopping in here. We talked a little about you talking to her, talking about the end in mind decision when you knocked on the door. You said, "Hey, like the purpose of me being here is just to see if I can help you avoid the auction date and get out of foreclosure." And she's like, "Yeah." So she reached out to her grandma, and then a couple days later, you signed the agreement with her. Was that a little tricky knowing like what to put in the agreement? I know me and you had talked and I was kind of guiding you through it, but were you a little confused on like what to put in that agreement?
A little bit, yeah. I wasn't sure, like should I say that like I am purchasing it, or like, should I say like a company, because I don't have an LLC yet or anything like that. So that was a little bit, but I mean, other than that, like it's a pretty easy document as far as documents go.
Right.
To fill out.
So to let you know, Karl, and everyone else that's going to see this is you don't need an LLC to do deals. You can do deals in your own name. You could have just signed your name, but
Okay.
a lot of people want to do it through LLCs, which is completely fine, and that's good because you're protected. But yeah, you don't need an LLC. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I need an LLC." It's like, no, you don't. But the way we're doing is we're working on this deal together. So yeah, so we're able to use the LLC that I have, and then I'll walk you through the dispo process and work on that because that's what we do. We work together in my apprenticeship. So, so Karl, let's talk about this morning. You called me at 7 a.m. right? Because you wanted to make sure you were ready. You were like, "Hey,
I'm stopping this."
Yeah, we're stopping this thing.
So
you signed the contract with the lady yesterday. Called me just to be like, okay, make sure I did. And I told you, hey, okay, you need to understand the auction timeline and the foreclosure process, which we do in that area, but we didn't know exactly how in that specific area how to close it. So you did some research on who to contact, right? Because you had the information from the attorney, but it was someone else that you had contacted, or was it the same person?
I wasn't sure. I was contacting pretty much anybody and everybody that could be somebody I should be contacting. So I contacted the head of the master commissioner's office, and he said, "I can't do anything. I need something from the plaintiff's attorney." And I was like, okay, I know who that is, but like his office doesn't open until 8:30, and this guy's office opened at 8. So I was like, all right, I got to wait 30 minutes. So
it was a plaintiff's attorney that you needed to talk to. Was that the information that the seller gave you, or did you find that online?
That is, I found that online. That was on the master commissioner's website.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And didn't you use ChatGPT to help you find that, or did you get it somewhere else? Did you find it on a site?
So the plaintiff's attorney, like that information was on there, and I knew I was going to call that number.
Okay.
Just in case. But then I also asked ChatGPT, like, who am I supposed to call? And so Chat told me the head of the master commissioners, and so I called him, but he confirmed that it was kind of all over the place. I'm just like, tell me.
But it's good. Yeah, that's good though, because it's different all over the United States. I'm assuming I haven't done stop pre-foreclosures all over the United States, so I wouldn't know everywhere. But yeah, calling and getting a hold of the plaintiff, the attorney, the master commissioner, like it doesn't hurt, right? And the foreclosure was gonna happen at 12, right?
Right.
12
Mhm.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The
Right.
auction, I'm sorry, the auction. So
Mhm.
now you got a response from the plaintiff's attorney, and what did it say? Like, was it an email, a call? Like, what happened?
It was a call. I called him and he was like, "Yeah, I got your emails." And then he said, I just need to contact the people and stuff and see if he can get it stopped." He did say, he was like, "It might be too late," and I was like, "Ah, crap," but apparently not. So
It's never
yeah,
too late, brother. It's never too
yeah.
late. And if they say that, be like, no,
Mhm.
bro, because you told me. And by the way, guys, that's the steps of stopping pre-foreclosure right here. You have to understand the timeline. So we knew what the auction date was. Contact a lender, attorney, or trustee and discuss stopping the auction, which you did, and use
Mhm.
strategies like filing a loan modification, short sale, or making a last-minute payoff arrangement, or sending them what you did as a executed contract that we're going to buy the home.
Mhm.
So we need to find out if they're going to stop it. When are they, like, at what time does it renew, or are they going to say, okay, this is the next auction date, right? So you got to find that out so
Mhm.
we can close before. I don't know how long. I think they give us as long as we need in the sense of like the contract. I think you put the close date was like 45 days out on the contract. Is that what you did?
I did 30. So
Fine.
the 15th of January.
Okay. So we're all on the same page here. So I would just contact the attorney, just be like, okay, just so I know we have enough time to close. Like, when is the auction date extended to, or is it out a couple months?
Mhm.
Because what you did, you talked to the seller, and bro, can you believe, like, this is amazing because she owes like 56,000 on her mortgage, right?
Mhm.
And is behind, obviously, but
Mhm.
the home is worth what, like ARV, what did you say, like 190, 220, something like that?
Mhm.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
190 to 210. It was appraised at 250, I believe.
Yeah.
But
So it doesn't, and you bought it on the contract. You have it purchased for, I'm going to buy it for what is owed, and then the fees, like to catch up the
right.
fees.
Yeah,
So
I did tell him that I would
of
do my
course,
best to get him some
get it higher.
get
Yeah, we want to give him something. Obviously,
yeah.
we want to get him anything, but no matter what, that's a deal, right? Like, that's a good
Mhm.
deal. And the reason why I bring that up is, imagine that, Carl. Like, you have $50,000 left on the house that you owe,
Mhm.
and you just lose all that equity because you didn't know who to contact. Like,
Right.
you just saved them. It feels good, right?
Yeah.
So this is what you said. I told you to say they should try and get a loan modification, because if we can get a deal, great. Like, I'd
Mhm.
love to get a deal. I know you want to get a deal. You don't do this for fun, but if they
Mhm.
can get a loan modification and save the home and stay in there, then we're going to walk away and we're going to feel good. We're going to know that we're going to get more opportunities like this
Mhm.
to help people. Now, if
Yeah.
they do the loan modification and they can't get it modified within the 30 days or the time that we're able to buy them, we're going to be ready to
Mhm.
buy it. Right. And we're going
Right.
to we're either going to close on it ourselves with hard money and flip it. Or wholesale it, right? Or we're gonna
Mhm.
wholesale it to someone, have someone ready. So those are
Mhm.
the next steps. So I would call, after you verify with the attorney. I would call the attorney first, be like, hey, when is it extended by? So I know how much time I have to work. I'd call the seller and say, hey, we got extended. These are your steps. We're gonna be ready to purchase the home, and we're gonna. I need you to sign. We need some additional documents signed so we can open up title and get
Mhm.
everything ready. And I would tell them, hey, we're going to be ready to close. Obviously, if you can get the loan modification, keep this home, I'm happy for you. But
Mhm.
we want to be ready to close so you do not lose this home, and we'll be ready to buy it if that's the last case scenario, right? But we want to be available and ready, right?
Mhm. Right.
So, do you have any questions on the next steps, or like what you need to do?
I mean, is that like pretty much all the next steps that we just
Yeah,
went over?
yeah. I just asked you just to make sure you got it.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because again, if they can loan mod, great. But if they
Mhm.
can't for some reason, we're ready. We'll be ready, right? And
Right. Oh,
we're gonna
should
get.
I be
Go ahead.
um should I be scheduling a buyer's what do you call it? Open
Walkthrough.
house Yeah.
We'll get that done after, like, I'll help you with that. I'll help you with that process.
Okay.
We'll get that done after we open up title. We talk to, because we want to make sure like exactly how much they owe before we
Hmm.
start like talking to buyers about like what they'll pay, because we
Hmm.
have this under contract now, so we can. So we open up title. We say, hey, how much, like, we're gonna have to get all the paperwork signed to know exactly how much they're behind, because she could owe 57 but have like a lien and then be behind like 10-15 months, and then that's like 30K. So really they need 80 just to make it, current. But there's
Hmm.
a lot of things. So that's the first thing I would do, is like, let's find out exactly what they're behind, not just what they say.
Hmm.
And the title company will let us know that,
Okay.
and then we'll schedule a walkthrough. You'll let them know, and just, yeah, be pumped, be excited that you help them. But I'm excited for you, dude, because like, I'm just so happy that you could stop that from happening. That person, either they're gonna walk away with something now. They're not gonna walk away
Yeah.
with zero. That's terrible. I can't believe they
Yeah.
let it happen this late. Wow.
Yeah. 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 And she's got like the grandma's got her like a bunch of like her grand her granddaughter is living there, and her
Yeah.
granddaughter has a kid, and she
Yeah.
also has like siblings there too and stuff, and like they were all about to like lose their house. So
Yeah, brother.
yeah.
So way to knock and take action, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's it. You're gonna want to let them know, hey, this is the scenario. These are the next steps. Lay that
Okay.
out to them. After you talk to the attorney, we're gonna have to open up title, find out how much they're behind. Trying to think if there's anything else.
What's the
Okay, and
document that I need to get signed from them to open up title? Is that what you said?
that's it. You
Okay.
have the agreement. So all you got to do is send it to talk to a title company that's investor friendly in the
Hmm.
area.
Okay.
Send them the documents they have, the sign, they're in pre-foreclosure. Do you need to are you going to be able to usually the title company will contact them directly and get the power of attorney, or they'll get the documents signed so they can talk to the mortgage company in their behalf. So
Okay.
you don't need to get anything signed unless the
Okay.
title company you work with is like, oh, can you get this? But usually they'll get everything for you.
Okay.
So you're going to do that. Send the documents today to a title company,
Okay.
and they'll let you know, like, okay, we'll start working on the process. Uh, yeah, man, super excited that we're able to again save this because, like you said, there's multiple people living there.
Hmm.
Great strategy to narrow it down to the people that are like right at the end, and just go knock them, because
Hmm.
a lot of the time when we reach out to pre-foreclosures, they're like maybe in the very beginning of it, in the middle, so maybe they're not that motivated. But someone that's
Yeah.
at the end like this, yeah,
Yeah. And the grandma said she's had some offers before, but she didn't go through with them. And I mean, I had called her number directly before, and she didn't
mm,
answer. So um, knocking on the
wow,
door was good, because I got
yeah.
the
So how's
granddaughter's number to
yeah,
be able to get
great
in
job.
contact with them.
Was the house in pretty bad shape?
It wasn't in terrible shape. I mean, it was like I wouldn't like they're living there. I mean, it's definitely not flipped at all.
Yeah, of course.
But I asked
Do
about
do
if they know about any like foundation issues or anything like that, and they didn't know. But
do this other thing, Carl.
mm-hmm.
Text the granddaughter and tell her to take pictures and a video walkthrough of the whole house, and
Mm-hmm.
pictures to your cell phone. So when we do dispo it, we
Mm-hmm.
have all that, because that's what
Okay.
we'll need. We'll just need the condition, the pictures, and a video.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, everybody else that's been watching this, why does this work? Auctions can often be delayed with the proper steps, and this gives you both, you and the homeowner, more time. That's exactly dang right. So, guys, if you want access to my free guide on helping homeowners in pre-foreclosure, comment foreclosure in this video and join my Facebook group, Painless Flipping Wholesaling Real Estate Simplified. And pretty much, guys, we do a free training in the Facebook group every week on Thursday, where we go over steps on how to do more deals. This week, we're going to be going over how to use your network to do more deals. So if you guys want to learn how to do more deals without heavy marketing spend, come on the Facebook group, Painless Flipping Wholesaling Real Estate Simplified. So Karl, excellent job. I can't praise you enough, man. You were working on Saturday, you hit me up, and I was with the family, but I hit you up. Hey, it's all good, man. You hit me up on
Yeah.
Sunday, which is all good, but I
Yeah.
wasn't able to get to you. You figured it out. You signed the agreement. You took action this morning. You called me right when I told you. I'm proud of you, dude. So
Thank you.
we're gonna go do this deal, man. And like I said, two scenarios are gonna happen right now.
Mhm.
We wholesale it and we make some money and we get them some money in their pocket when they were gonna walk away with zero. We save them,
Mhm.
or they loan mod and they keep it and we're happy and we know this process works and we can do this repeatedly. We can do it again.
Yes.
And the thing, one last thing I'll say, Carl, even if they
Mhm.
do a loan mod, making
Mhm.
the payments might be something difficult for the family. They might not be able to afford it. So
Yeah.
if they do get the loan mod, right,
Mhm.
for some reason,
Mhm.
just maybe in a couple months, they're still struggling to make the payments for some reason.
Mhm.
Who are they going to work with? Who are they going to trust? The person, some random guy that makes them a cash offer, or you who stopped the foreclosure from happening at the auction
Mhm.
on the auction date? Who do they
Yeah.
work with?
True. Yeah. Me. For
That's
us.
why we do it. We do
Yeah.
it because we care. We want to help, but we also know that by giving, when you give, you receive. That's an eternal law of the universe. The more you give, the more you receive, and that's how we do our business. So, all right, brother. Well,
Awesome.
any other questions for me, or anything you want to say to everybody that's watching?
Nope. No. Thank you.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got some homework, and I'm excited for you. All right. Peace out,
Awesome.
everybody.
Appreciate you.